probably gonna be one of the first. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video, but honestly, this is probably gonna be one of the first videos on hating niggas in the club. But this particular situation, it was actually the owner of the club. I did not know at all. And I probably been to this spot probably like twice. And I didn't know the owner or whatever, but this is how the shit went down. So we went out to Franklin Manor, which is a club in Tampa. And you know, we was just doing our thing. As usual, we do our pregame routine and then we slide out. So we get out there, we're mingling and shit. We're having a good ass time. They've got an outdoor area where there's a bar, and they got, you know, a lounge area where everybody's chilling and shit. They got like another lounge area on the side. Really nice setup. We go inside. They got sections lined up on one side of the room. Then they got a DJ booth. Then they got the bar on the other side. So the owner is all the way in the corner in the section. Now this is the type of guy that needs to flex his money. And guys, you know, I'm all about achieving success and all this shit, but I will never be, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I will never be the type of dude that needs to flex his money to feel important. I will never be the type of dude that needs to flex his money to feel like he need to get bitches with money. I will never be the type of guy that focuses on getting bitches anyway, especially through money. To me, that's not what that's for. The money's for me to have a good time. If bitches want to come around me, that's great. I'm not finna flaunt my money just because I need all this attention around me. I'm not that type of dude. I will never be that type of dude. I don't care how successful I become. I don't care what happens. That will never be me. I'm gonna always keep it real with y'all like that. I'm gonna always keep it real with myself like that. But this is the type of guy that does that. This is the type of guy that does that type of shit, right? Me and my homeboys are all the way on the end, parallel, literally parallel to his section and the bar. We're chilling right there. Let me tell you, that was a good ass night for us. Usually we have no problem getting chicks and getting attention. Not an issue. But this particular night, we was turning up. I'm not gonna lie, we was turning up. We had, you know, chicks choosing left and right. We had girls coming at us. I was at the bar, I got a drink, and I turned around, and the girl was like, I like your shirt. And literally we had a 2-second conversation, then I turned her around and she started throwing that ass on me. And shit like that had been happening all night, like for both of us. I think he was closer to the section. Then I see him talking to a group of girls. I'm like, okay, we saw those girls earlier. We seen them outside. And I'm like, okay, let's go tag team these girls right here. So I'm stepping up, we talking and everything. We got everything flowing smooth. I'm thinking like, yo, the way things are going tonight, we might be able to just bring back any one of these groups of girls. We just might have to just pick and choose which ones we want. That's the way the night was going. It's not always like that, but this particular night was great. I was talking to this chick from the side, and the section where the owner was at was right here. So literally, I start to notice I'm getting sprayed. Like my clothes are getting wet. I'm like, what the fuck? I turn in front of me to see this owner. This nigga is spraying a champagne bottle on us. This nigga literally was like shaking that shit and then popped the cork and started spraying us. Bro, let me tell y'all, I have never been so heated in a club. I have never been so heated. Me and my homeboys, he literally didn't care because the chicks that we were talking to got wet too, but we all dispersed. This nigga proceeds to bring out another bottle and start shaking that shit and tries to spray again. At this point, we had to like literally go across the room. Like, this nigga was turned the fuck up. This nigga was on one. This nigga makes eye contact with me. I'm giving him the look like, yo, I'm finna rip your fucking head off. I'm really finna rip your head off, bro. And I know my homeboy was doing the same shit. He looked back and forth between us two. I'm like, yeah, I know you did that shit on purpose, bro. He was like, what? I was just having fun. I'm like, nah, nigga, that ain't flying. After he sees how serious we are, this man proceeds to walk around his, so his section is like a big ass fucking booth. We was like, bro, get out your section, dog. Get out your section. And he's sitting there walking around perimeter of his booth with his security guards in front of him and shit. Oh, what? Talking all this big shit. Had like 2 guards grab me, 2 guards grab him. They had to escort us out of there. Even though we ain't do shit. We ain't get a chance to do shit because he didn't want to come out of his fucking section. They take us out of the club. They outside of the club. I'm sorry we had to kick y'all out, this and that. They sitting there trying to calm us down like, yo, he was turned up. He's too drunk. We told him to chill out, this and that. But like, here's the thing. This is the owner of the club. You know what I'm saying? To be real, I can't remember what happened after that shit, after we got escorted out of the club and they was talking to us and shit. But the moral of the story is this. No matter who the hell it is, you don't even have to know people for them to hate on you. This nigga was hating on us because the chicks in his section was choosing. The chicks in his section wanted to talk to us. So understand, guys, that even though we self-improving, obviously he's a successful guy, right? He's an owner of a club. He probably makes a lot of money. But he obviously has weak character. He obviously is missing some kind of security in his life to the point where he feels like he always got to flex his money, flex his status. In the presence of some real dudes, in the presence of some guys that's really on their shit, that didn't mean nothing. That didn't keep his girls over in his section. That kept his girls out of his section. Guys like that, you don't need to be worried about. Have we been back to the spot since? Yeah, we have been back. Ain't seen the owner though. Some situations out of your hands. You're gonna have to deal with haters regardless of where you at in life, regardless of whether you reach an echelon of success and people on the same wavelength. People still gonna hate on you for shit, for nothing. People gonna hate on you and they got more than you. That shit is crazy.